Hi everyone, it's Vanessa from Biscayne, and today I'm sitting here with Dianna. She was one of our artists who was part of our winners deal. Now we are just reaching out to hear from her and see what her story was. Dianna, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I reside in Sudbury. My First Nation is Chapleau Cree, but I am a 60 scoop, so I originally come from Big Island. That's near Morrison and Fort Francis area. I have four children, and two girls, two boys. My youngest is disabled, and I have three granddaughters. I started to take up beading actually during the pandemic. I'm a person who always had to be on the move. I always had to do something. I remember asking on Facebook if a few people knew how to bead because I wanted to learn, and I wasn't getting any response from anybody. So I decided to watch YouTube videos, and then I started to order a few things from iBead, which is here in outside of Sudbury and Wanapate. I just started to bead. It took me 2 months to just play around with earrings or make turtles or a flower. My first one was just a hot mess. I made so many mistakes, but I got used to it and I started making earrings, hoops. As I progressed, I would do other YouTube videos to learn different techniques of making earrings or stitches or edging. Now it's to the point where I feel comfortable enough that I can sell my earrings or my beaded hats that I do of the brims.
Yeah,
So,
beautiful. I love it. Recently, you were at the Winners in Sudbury and came across not only your earrings, but the earrings of a few other artists. I wondered if maybe you would share with us your experience with that.
oh my gosh, that was just a surreal moment. And they weren't mine, but it was still like, oh wow, this is what we've done. It was a completely different reaction to when you see it in person. And it was funny because I went to the Winners in Sudbury and I kept asking people, okay, do you know where these earrings are? And I would show them the picture that you had sent us in an email. And they were like, oh, it'd be in the jewelry department. And I was looking and looking. I'm thinking, okay, I've looked at this place 10 times. They're not just going to pop up. And then I thought, what if they're locked in one of the cases behind? And then this girl came up and I said, do you know if you guys have these earrings anywhere? And she goes, oh, are you Dianna? I recognize your picture. And I'm like, what? She goes, we have them. They're here. And she unlocked them and she goes, I remember you because you called me asking if we had these earrings in. And I was like, yeah. And you guys had no idea what I was talking about. And she goes, we weren't allowed to say anything just yet because we didn't have them out. And I was just like, oh my God. So she takes them out and I'm looking at them just getting emotional. I didn't know what to say. And then three other customers came up and saw what I was looking at. And here I am not trying to cry just because you see the end result in person of our hard work was, it and the price tags, you're just sitting there going, oh my God, this is like actually happening. I can't believe we did this. And I was just in complete awe, and they were like, your earrings are so beautiful. I saw the back of our cards and I was like, oh my God, it has our picture and our little bio. So I started taking pictures and sending them off to you. And
Very cool. Has anyone reached out to you?
yes, quite a few people have seen our earrings in other winners. One in Quebec, one in out in BC, a few down south in southern Ontario. Someone sent me a video of that they came across on TikTok of blended beads. I think she picked up my earring and showed the back, and I was like, oh my God. It's a fun ride to be on right now. It really
Very,
is.
I love it. How important is it for you to have your work and earrings accessible to people in retail?
I think it's fantastic. It's about time Indigenous artists start taking up space in
Absolutely.
these stores. I can't wait to see this progress more and other artists come on board as well. Because
Yes,
there's so many of us that do such beautiful work. And
absolutely. I hope too that it catches on with more retail spaces. I think that's important. Winners is really blazing a trail for retail to recognize authentic Indigenous artwork, not just
yeah,
in the earring space, but also it could go so much further. And I think that's really cool and really neat to see.
there's so much, like, I'm my worst own critic when it comes to my work. And whereas people are like, oh my God, your earrings are so beautiful. And then I see the range of different cultures that like our earrings.
Yep,
So it's about time.
I think so too. Is there anything you're working on now?
I'm doing another order for them, which is black hearts and then an ombre of black
Nice.
fringe earrings.
And is that taking up most of your time these days?
Compared to my part-time job and my son, yes.
Are the earrings that you're wearing, are they
Oh,
yours?
these ones? Yes, they are.
Very nice. I love them. Well, miigwech, Dianna, for taking the time and meeting with me today and for reaching a broader audience with us. I love that.
Thank you for having me.